Hey y'all, welcome to live. This live stream is not going to be long. I'm just going to show some of my dollar items. And I always like shopping for a bargain. So while I get some of these items together, I hope y'all are doing well. So I'm going to start with this right here. This is a throw, and I really probably should stand up and show it to you. It's $1, and we got a lot of these for $1. And let me just stand up so you can see. So I just really think this is nice for $1. And I have so many of them. We got these from Walmart. So sometimes if you just want to sit around and just watch TV and you're a little chilly, you can just wrap this around you and get on the couch and just wrap up and get you a bowl of popcorn. And I think it's really nice for the price. And I have so many different colors, but this is the only one that's been open. So I really think this is a good price. Hey, Mr. Sun, lovely. Hey, Mr. Sun, welcome to the live stream. Let me say it that way. Hi, Sharon Young, welcome to the live stream. So this is $1, and we got so many of them after it was $1 because it had been marked down. And like I say, I hope you all are doing well. Like I say, this is a good price to me. And this is another one. It's going to be the same size. You can see it's like in camouflage. And it was so many different colors of it. But this is what it'll be, this size here. So, and then I have some items that are under $1. This, I got about 2 of these. And I've never heard of it before. This is a scalp massager. So I got 2 of them. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this might have been being marked down, I would say. I think this was might have been 25 cents. So I got 2 of these. And this is my first time seeing a scalp massager like this. So I'm just going to show this is, like I say, I got 2 of them. They're both red. So every chance I get, if I'm shopping, I'm looking for a bargain. So then, what else I have? I got these. Now this is what came from Walmart. But I'm going to go and get some more of them so you can see. Oh, okay, you too. You shop for bargains too. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to seem like they shop for bargains, but I like shopping for bargains. So anyway, I'm going to go and get some more of these and just show you all the different colors that I have because I think that is really, I think it's really nice. And it's soft, but it feels really good. And I'm going to show you the different colors. I'm not going to open the rest of them up. I'm just going to show them. Okay, here's some with these are different colors. This is the same as that one that I've opened already. So red, and I like red. So we got the red fleece throw. And I think I got 2 reds. But then I got this one. This is pink. And all of these were $1 a piece. So I think that's really nice. And then another one that's the one that's been open already. And I should have a different color in here. This is the same color too. But like I said, we have red, pink, and it's possible that I might have some more colors, but I'm going to show these and just let you know. I just thought it was a good bargain. Somebody else might say different. And then I have just a small, this is something from Dollar Tree. So I know everything comes from Dollar Tree is $1. So I got this New Orleans style jambalaya mix. I only got one. So I don't think I've tried this before. Okay, when it's cold, those throws are very handy to sit and watch movies. Yes, they're good for that. I think they're nice. So anyway, I got this one box of this jambalaya. So I've never tried this before. But anyway, and then I didn't get a lot. As usual, I got my candy, my Reese's peanut butter cup, and a gum, and let me see what else. I didn't get very much, but then I think I got on a shirt that's almost too short for me. But anyway, I like to shop for as many bargains. And then these socks, I think they're cute. I had bought some before Christmas, but I got another pair today, and I just like it. I think they're cute, and I got one pair of the black, and I got a red pair. So I just think they're pretty. And next I have I got some black socks. It's 2 pair men's socks. Size is 6 to 12, and they're thick. So, and then I got gloves. I got the gloves with the 2 pair. So pink and black. So I'm sure these will come in handy because it's going to get colder. It's not really cold here today. It's nice, but they're going to be coming in handy. So this, and I got a hair clamp. That's $1. That's a hair clamp. Sometimes I use it when I don't really want to really do too much with my hair. And I guess you can say it looks like that today. But anyway, I got one of these. And I got a pair of reading glasses. I always like to get reading glasses. Why? Because I put my glasses here, I put them there, and I forget what I do with them. So I always like to try to get a pair of reading glasses. And I think the color is cute also. And I got toothpaste. I didn't get but one box of toothpaste. And this is Colgate Optic White. And I got this 40-watt LED bulb. So, as you can see, I didn't get much from Dollar Tree today. But I just really wanted to show my items that I got because I just think that as for the fleece throw, I just think it's so nice. And then it's not real thin. So I hope everybody in this chat is doing well. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I have other items, but I'm just not gonna bring them in here. But anyway, I always, when I can, Hi, Carla Brenner. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're doing good. I'm just showing some items that we got from Walmart, and it had been, well, they are $1. I'll say it this way. They were more than $1, but then the price was marked down. So it's really nice. It's really big. It's really good to sit when you like watching TV, you like watching a movie, and you can just wrap this thing around you. And when you get on the couch or whatever, just wrap around and get you a big bowl of popcorn and watch a movie. So it's soft, but it's big. It's nice. I would say it's nice for $1. But that's what I have going. I've showed some other items, and I didn't get much. I've showed some items from Dollar Tree. But I hope you all are doing well, and I thank you all for coming into the live stream, because this is going to be a short stream. I'm just showing a little something. I have other items in there, and I have them in a box for like Dollar Tree items. So I'm just going to chat with you all for a little while and get off here. So if anybody have any questions about something, go ahead and ask me. You're welcome to. So I appreciate you all for coming. You know, I'm just realizing, and it's just coming to me now, Mr. Son, who you are. I forget. I forgot. Yes. What did I say? You mean $1? Yeah, $1. Did I say something different besides $1? It's been a while since I've seen you, since I saw you. Red is my color also. Red is my color also. Okay. But every chance I get, I'm shopping for a bargain. And my husband had got so many of these. So this is the one that has been taken out of the pack. But anyway, they're nice. And I don't know, do they have any left? Because we purchased these before Christmas. So I don't know. And like I say, my scalp massager, I believe that was $1. So I haven't tried it yet. So I only got 2 of those. So I don't, I'm not going to make this a long live stream, because unless you all just want to chat, because I don't have a lot more to show. Sometimes I do more live streams showing my bargains that I find, or whatever I pick up. I do a live stream showing what I have or what I got already. But other than that, that's just what this is about today. So has everybody been having a good day, a good night, or wherever you are? And anyway, you probably can see that lamp, but that lamp is not, it's not for $1. That was purchased from Dollar General. And some of these are, and the other bag here is okay, I don't think I showed y'all this one. I might have, but this blue, this is pretty. Really pretty. Yeah, bargains are where it's at. So, you know, we're going to shop for a bargain. I am. I'm going to be the one to make sure I'm shopping for a bargain. So, I'm going to put these back up. I just want you all to see what I have. Because like I said, these were purchased before Christmas. And I just had them. We just had them in the room in a bag. I can't say that they go under $1. Did they keep them at the price? Usually you can pick up some good bargains after Christmas. So that's when you can get in there and really get good bargains, like on Christmas decorations and all that good stuff. Christmas trees, the ornaments, and whatever you can get. Now it's the time, if you can go in a store and pick them up, it's the time to get it now for this year. Because most of the time, I don't really have a Christmas tree a lot of times. And this time I had one, I didn't have very much on it. But I got to take it down too. So I don't have very much ornaments on it. So that won't be a lot to do. But that's what I'll be doing sometimes. When I get out and I find good bargains, I'm going to come and do a live stream, a short live stream, just letting you all see what I find, because I like finding bargains. And it's probably going to be something that I forget to show y'all, and then wish later on that I had showed it before I end the live stream. But now, I've never seen these before. Scalp massagers. A scalp massager. I've just never seen one of these before. And like I say, I think this was a quarter. So I ended up with two of them. So, Carla, how have you been? Carla? So, y'all, you have any questions to ask me or anything you want to chat about before I get off here? If you do, let me know. Sometimes when we go to Dollar Tree, you might can find those small bottles of Clorox, and sometimes you might not can find them. It just sometimes depends on the location. But the last time we went to I'm thinking, well, no, I was in Dollar Tree today. I didn't see any of those small Clorox. Sometimes you can get those, and I think they're good to have too, but I didn't see any today. So, y'all, I'm practically almost about to run out of words, because I just want to show y'all my bargains that I got, and I don't have many today. So sometimes, if you don't have any questions or anything, and I don't have a lot to talk about, I usually end the live stream early, because I don't talk a lot all the time. Sometimes I do, and I guess today is one of those days that I'm not talking a lot, I guess. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay in here a little longer. And if you decide you want to ask a question or some questions, you go ahead. But I just think this one is so cute right here. I like them all, but I just think this is really pretty. So I went to Dollar Tree today, and I went to let me see, what store did I go in for today. My daughter and I, because I was riding with her, I didn't go in Walmart today. Usually when we go out, we usually go to Walmart, but today we didn't. So it was sort of like we didn't do a lot of shopping. But like I say, I rode with her today, and she had to pick up some items. So I just some of the time I didn't even get out. So I don't know about you all, but I really don't like shopping a lot. And when it come around to shopping, it's okay. But I don't like staying in the store a long time. I'm a person, if I go in the store and I see something I like, I'm going to pick it up. And sometimes when you're riding with somebody else, you just got to sit there and be patient. So what we did after we left, we came back to our local grocery store and I picked up some items from there. But as for just shopping all day long, no, I don't. That's not me. But everything was nice. I got some 2 liter pops, Sprite Zero. That's usually $1.50. I got about 3 or 4 of those for they were $1 a piece. So that was a good bargain also. But I really didn't just do a big grocery haul or do a lot of pick up a lot of grocery because right now I have so much in both freezers I really don't have enough room to just get a lot of grocery right now. Thank God for that. But anyway, I'm going to make this a short live stream because y'all not chatting with me. I'm talking, y'all don't have any questions or anything. So I like for people to chat with me, let me know some, talk about put a comment in there what you do today or how your day was. And I just like for people to talk back to me. So maybe you're like I am today. Maybe you just don't have a lot to say. So but that's what this live stream was about. It's about just showing my fleece, the fleece throw, and I thought it was so nice, and that's why I decided to show it. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream, and then maybe I'll wait another minute or so. You might decide you have a question or something you want to ask. It's up to you all. So some days what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put a time on it because I hate to say, well, I'll go live at this time and I don't go live at that particular time. So what I'm going to do, some days I'll use the word, I'm just going to pop in and do short live streams when I have different items. Like I said, that when I find good bargains, it's just going to be sometimes I'm just going to come in and show you all what I have. And that's it. Today I wore a big coat. And I say a big coat, that probably sounds funny when I say a big coat, but I wore a coat today that I didn't need. It's nice here, but Some days ago, it was really cold here, but now I can go outside and just have a long sleeve on, and I would be comfortable. But maybe 2 or 3 days ago, no, I would have needed to have on, as I say, big coat. And I should just say coat, but to me, I say a big coat because some coats are more. Um, I would say big coat. That's something I don't hear a lot of people say that. Hello, Angela. Welcome to the live. I'm just sitting here talking and showing what we got from Walmart, and these this here, and I always like shopping for a bargain. So I hope you're doing well, Angela. So we got some of these, and it's big. I'm just sitting here, and I've stood up one time showing it, but I just think it's a good price for this. This is $1, and it's $1. And we have so many of them. I have the pink. Now we got these before Christmas, so I don't know whether they have any left, but it was more than $1, but somehow they marked them down. So we got pink, and we got then we got a blue. We just got so many of them. But I just think for someone that, yes, it is a fleece. It's like I think that they're not calling it. It's showing here as a fleece throw. But it's so nice for people that like to sit around and watch movies. And you can just take it and put it around you and get you a bowl of popcorn and just be really comfortable with it. It's so soft, but it's so comfortable. But after for that price, we just got a lot of them, and it's worth it. It's really worth it. Okay, you love throws. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up and let you see that it's pretty big to me. I just don't have it around me right. But anyway, it's you can just take it and wrap up in it, and it's so soft, and so you can see it's nice. It's sort of big to me. This pink one we have about two more of them like this one I have wrapped around me now. And we have a navy blue one, we have red, and we just got so many of them. $1, yeah. So I think it's a good price. Which it was more before they marked it down. I don't know. I don't know exactly what price it was before they marked it down, but we just ended up with a lot of them. So, Angela, how have you been doing? Are you okay? How's your grandbaby? And then I've shown some items that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and it wasn't that many, but Dollar Tree, everything there is $1, so I can't say nothing but $1 for the item there. But anyway, it was like socks, and I got socks and just different items, not that many. And then I've never seen one of these before. I even found a scalp massager. Okay, you don't see him because of the virus. Okay, well, was that a picture you had of him on the video? I saw a video of a baby on your channel. Was that your grandbaby? But anyway, like I say, these scalp massages, and I've never used it since I've gotten it, so I just still have it in there. So I think these were $1, so that's a good price. So y'all, I'm gonna get ready to end the live stream. Okay, your son text you. Okay, text you the video. That was nice. I know I saw a video, and he's a big baby though. Okay, you have a scalp massager. I've never bought one before. So after I saw that price on it, I just went ahead and got 2 of them. Yeah, I'm always shopping for a bargain. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good because I think we ended up maybe with 8. We might have got like 8 of these because really my husband saw it first. So we probably have maybe, I don't think I showed you the red one, but we ended up with probably about maybe 8, 6 or 7 or 8 of them. I'm glad you came in also. But I say I'm going to be going live. I usually pop in. Sometimes I'm going to just pop in and do a live stream. Like when I go out and I find bargains, I'm going to show you all what I have. Oh, he has a big head. Oh, okay. Well, he looked like he's a big baby to me. Look like a big boy. He's a big baby. So how old is he? Yeah, we did. We did. So I shown them already. I went to Dollar Tree and I just picked up a few items, not many. It's just socks and 7 months. He's a big baby. He's a big boy. He probably keep things going at home too. One thing about it, with a baby in the house, you're not going to get bored. You are not going to get bored. I would think you don't get bored with a baby or babies in the house. Because babies are usually, when they get a certain age, they usually are busybodies. Busybodies. Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. Usually babies are busybodies. Most of the time, unless they're sleeping, that's pretty much the only time when they get to the age where they can crawl and walk a little bit and pull up to things. You really have to watch them then. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully, just hope that'll be soon. That's all I can say. He's probably gonna be so spoiled. Kids are so precious. And then some people say they grow up so fast. But when my kids was little, it didn't seem like they were growing fast to me. Okay, he's your son is Mr. Mom and he takes care of him. That's good. That's good. That means he has a lot of patience with him. And to be honest, if you have children, you need to be you have to have patience with kids, because it's going to be some days those kids going to get up and they're going to get in their mood, and you're going to sometimes not feel like doing this or doing that. But with kids, you need to be patient, and really to deal with kids, to be honest, you really need to love children, because if you don't, kids can do some strange things at times. So he's Mr. Mom. Okay. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Because, like I say, you have to have patience with kids. Because if you don't, children don't understand. Kids are like this. If they want something, they want it. And if you don't have patience with them, they don't understand why you don't have their patience. Because when they want something and you don't give it to them, I'm saying like a baby like that, when it's time for his bottle, he feel like he has to have it. And when it's time for him to do just play, it doesn't matter whether or not mom or dad are sleeping. Babies don't understand that. You got to get up with them, you got to feed them. So patience, in order to be a good parent, you got to have patience. Because if not, kids don't understand. Until they get a certain age, they just want what they want. And a 7-month old, he's at that age. And to be honest, kids, they keep you going. Well, that's good. He's patient. Yep, that's good. And like I say, kids keep you going. Because one thing about it, you're going to have to get up with a baby. You might think you want to lay down a little later today, but a baby not, sometimes they're not going to let you. I don't care how sleepy you are or how you feel. You got to get up with a baby. You got to. Because he's at that age where he's going to cry until, if they don't let him, if they don't come to his rescue soon, he's going to cry. Somebody's going to have to get up with him. So did they say is he crawling already? Usually when they start crawling, they want to get down and start messing with things that that makes you have to really get up then. Yeah, yeah. I guess it just all depends. Some people just don't have that patience. And kids don't understand that. If you don't have patience with a child, oh boy, that's something. They are, thank you. They are always where a baby doesn't understand. Even if when you're not feeling well, you have to get up with baby one, baby two, baby three. Because I had all my children really close together. And really, one wasn't, they were so close. They're so close together. I just say it that way. One really couldn't help that much with the other one. So with the other two, so I had them real close together. So you're going to have to be patient with them. And I was on the style of being real old fashioned. You're not going to, I'm not going to let anybody see about you just because maybe I need a break and all that. So I'm with the old school. So you got to just be patient with kids, and eventually when they get older, they'll understand why I was real strict with my kids also. So when they get older, they'll understand why. But as for now, okay, he started crawling before Christmas. Oh my goodness. So when they start crawling, that means I would think when a child starts to crawl, he or she doesn't want you holding them all the time. Because they're getting to the point now, oh my goodness, they're thinking he's about to get independent. So you give him a couple of more months, a few more months, then he's going to really be independent. He's going to start walking, and he's going to really have to watch him then. The crawling part. But boy, when he starts to walk, that's when it's going to be, he's going to really have it going on then. But yeah, I know about babies because I was just really, I didn't really want my kids just staying from here to there. Oh no. Mm-mm. Yours were 4 years apart. Oh boy. No. Mine were, they were so close together. They are so close together. And I think it's best to be strict. Sometimes people are going to call you old fashioned. But when my children were small, I was real strict on them. And I wasn't going to let them be from here to there just because I might say, well, oh, I need a break. I need to rest. I need to do this. I kept them with me. And they know I was strict. But I think in this day and time, I think it's okay to be strict because some people might say, well, you're too old fashioned. No, I don't think you can be really old fashioned raising kids because there's so much going on out there in the world. So if you feel like people might say, well, you're too old fashioned, but it don't matter. You got to do what you got to do to raise your child or your children. You got to do it. And you can't worry about what people say because I'm the type of mom now that they're grown now. Yeah, well, probably. He probably will. But you know what? Fat babies are pretty to me. They're cute to me. But he probably will once he start walking. But I don't see anything wrong with well, I said fat, but I'll use the word a plump baby. I think babies are pretty when they're kind of fat like, and not saying it in a bad way, but it's possible that he will. But kids, to me, it's hard to raise them. If you're going to raise them, try to do the best you can with them. It's hard. Yes, they do. They need boundaries. They really do. So when mine were smaller, I wasn't a parent that just said, yes, yes, yes. Can you go here? Can you stay all night here? No. Um, can you go out and do this and do that? Most of the time, a lot of time, if it was something that I thought that I didn't agree with, no. So now that they've grown, now they probably say, okay, that's fine. But when we get grown, we gonna go a little more. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. But it's a job to raise kids. And what I mean by saying that, if you're gonna try to be a good parent, you just can't let kids do everything that they think they want to do because they don't know. And I'm not a yes mom. I'm not a yes mom all the time. It's okay to tell a child no. It's okay to say, yeah, maybe we can do this. Even when my children, my husband and I, when they would go on hay rides, we would be right there with them. And a lot of the kids would be on hay rides. Their parents wasn't there. I'm not knocking their parents, but we would go on those hay rides on a Saturday night with them, and it was fun. But I've always been old fashioned. So my answer would be a no a lot of times. You can't stay at this child house. Some things, no, you can't go there, and then some things you can't do. Even though I know kids gonna be kids, I don't care how well you raise them. It's some things they gonna do, but it was a lot of times for me. It was no, and I'm a little more old fashioned than their dad is, but they would ask me so that he knew if I said no, and we just need to be in agreement on it. So you just nowadays kids just I always say kids are hard to raise if you're gonna try to teach them. If you're trying to teach them right, I mean, not just saying, well, okay, you can go here. I need a break, and I don't think once you have kids, I don't think you should just say, even though every parent get tired, but I think you ought to tell your children, say, no, just because your friends here doing this, just because their mom and dad let them go and stay all night here and there, no, I'm not going to agree to it. And that's just the way I was. Now that they're grown, what I do now is pray for them. And not saying that I wasn't praying for them then, but your children not going to always be with you. You just have to, when they get a certain age, you got to pray for them. Before they get a certain age, you got to pray for them, because people might say, I'm tired. Okay. Y'all sat outside skating rinks, movie theaters. Yeah. And I think that's a good thing when parents want to be with their children. Yeah, yeah, you got to have rules. Some people don't like rules, but I just really believe if you don't have any rules, things are automatically going to get out of hand. And even though sometimes when you have rules, that doesn't mean everything is not going to be perfect. But I just believe when it comes around to raising children, you just gotta stick to what you know is right. And sometimes I'll say I'm old fashioned now. Sometimes when you're sort of old fashioned, you're not going to be popular. You are not going to be popular with the crowd, but that's okay. It's not always about being popular and everybody liking you because, to be honest, everybody's not going to like you. It doesn't matter what you do. Everybody's not going to like you. So I would just suggest um, just have your rules. And if everybody don't like you for having rules, that's just their problem. Yeah, yeah. So you all made sacrifice. So yeah, I understand that. I understand. It just some people might say, well, it's not hard to raise children. Yes, it is. To me, um, it was. But you just gotta do the best you can with them. The only way you can do the best you can with your children, uh, I'm gonna use the word, you gotta talk to God. You gotta pray about it. Because we can't do it on our own. Because kids are different. They're gonna be different. I don't care what. Some gonna want to do this, some gonna want to do that, some gonna want to go this way, some gonna want to go that way. But when you get through, only thing we can do really is ask the Lord to help us to do these things we need to do. And it's not always easy being a parent. I always wanted children from when I was a girl. But I always been strict. My mom was strict on my sisters and I. So we were raised that way. We just hi Crystal Vlogs Lifestyle. Welcome to the live. I'm sitting here talking about children, and I've shown my fleece throw, and I got it for $1. But I'm talking about children, and I'm just saying I'm old fashioned. Hi Melvin Pittman, welcome to the live. Yeah, it is. It's rules and consequences. But you know what? When you're raising children, they think you're old fashioned. And I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm old fashioned. Sometimes people might want to say, well, they let their kids do this, but uh I don't care what I'm saying. When if my children, they're all grown now. So if they when they were smaller, they know I didn't care what they said their friends' parents let them do. I didn't care. I mean, I just stick to, if I say everybody, okay, Angela, Crystal, and Angela, I guess you're speaking to Crystal. So if you all don't have one another in the live stream, if you want to connect, however, that's fine. Because that's how we do well on here. We support one another if we don't have one another. But I've always been strict. I was raised that way. So the way my mother and dad raised, my mother was the one strict. My daddy really wasn't strict, but I was raised that way. So when you have children, you got to do what works for you. But I just want to tell mine what's right. And because in the long run, what you tell them when they listen to you, children, we get to that age. I've been there. Sometimes you feel like when your parent is talking, you don't feel like, oh, all this is not necessary. But you get older, you're going to see. You live to get older, you're going to see. Okay, you have 3 adults, 1 8. Okay. Yeah. Raising kids is not always easy. And if a person said raising kids are easy, okay. I wouldn't say that it's always hard. Welcome to Live Stream. Hi, Soul Food Net. I'm talking about raising children now. I'm going from talking about my fleece throw to just children. You got to have rules in anything you do. When you don't have rules, you know it's going to get out of hand. You already know that. You already know that. So if y'all don't have one another, I just said that, and you want to connect, you go right ahead. But it's hard. It was hard to me. And to be honest, people might use this word and say, "I'll wait. I'll be glad when you get grown." I'm gonna tell you, when your children get grown, you know what? You're really concerned about them. And I tell you why. When they're small, when they live, and you can pick them up and carry them on your hip or your arm and your arm, you know they're with you then. But when they get grown, sometimes you are more concerned because sometimes they gonna go here, they gonna go there. When they're babies, they're right there with you. You can see them. But when they get grown, you're gonna wonder. I'm just being honest. As a mother, I just say you are gonna wonder sometimes when they get their own car. You know you're gonna have rules for them. When they get their own car, it should be a certain time they need to be at home. You don't never pretty much forget about your children when they're out. When they're babies, you can just look and smile. You know they're at home with you. But when these folk grow up, they really be on my mind then. And I'm just going to say for me, parents, we got to always pray, not for just our children, but for other people's children too. Yes, it is. It's rewarding. Once a child starts walking, you will never sit down again. I better sit down then. I'm sitting down for right now. And to be honest, I don't care how old your children get. Some people might say, well, when you get grown, this, that, and other. I'm going to do for my children either way. I mean, when they were smaller, I did for them. And when I said did for them, I do for them now. Sometimes, yeah, we got to pray. We got to pray. It's no such thing as, oh, they're grown now. They not on me. You're going to have to pray. Okay, soul food, where you got little monkeys. We're going to have to pray. And then not just for our children, but for other people's children also. You know, because everybody need prayer. And we just got to pray. We got to pray for one another because children, I don't care how well you raise them. Children, I've been a child, so we know sometimes children gonna do some strange things now. But when you get through praying for, train up a child in the way that he should go, when he is old, he will not depart from it. So when he is old, so that's not necessarily all the time now. Kids are a blessing from God, but kids gonna be kids. We gotta pray. Pray, pray, pray. And it's not that we didn't pray when they were smaller or younger, I would say, but we got to pray. Yeah. Yeah, we just have to pray for them, you know. Yeah, yeah. We just have to pray, and we know that's all we can do for them. Once they get grown, that's all we can do for them is pray for our children and pray for other children also. It just don't stop, and say, well, I'm just going to pray for mine. No, because you got to pray for other people too. So that's just the way it is, prayer. Because when you think about it, the Lord able me for the ones that children are grown now, the Lord blessed us to raise them. You can't do it on your own. I can't take credit for that because, right, Angela, once a parent, always a parent. So you got to look at it for Yeah, well, you just always gonna be a parent, soul food. You do more for them when they get older. You're gonna always be a parent. It doesn't matter uh how old they get. You're gonna always be their mom. Dad is always gonna be dad and all that. Because my children, how they are, their dad, when he gets, if there's something going on with their car, they gonna go to him. They gonna go to him and he gonna try to get out there. He gonna work on car. But my oldest daughter, and then he taught them. I wasn't raised like my children are. Now, my dad, I don't remember. I don't remember ever changing a flat tire. But my husband, he sort of taught them, and then they're watching. And my oldest daughter, if she can fix her car, she'll try to fix her car before she pays someone else to fix it. Well, well, yeah, they all got to know God for themselves. Well, that's a blessing. I'm gonna be honest, that's a blessing. You still have a living mother. My mother uh passed away when my oldest was 6 years old. And my husband's mother, my children never knew my husband's mother because she was deceased before she had passed away before they entered my children were born. So when you have a mother, you can trust your mother with your children. Now everybody, you can't trust in and everybody with your kids. Well, Melvin, at least you're a young man now. I've never remember changing a flat tire. But you lost your parent at 3? Yeah. And what I'm saying, when you still have a mother living that can help you with your child or children, that's a blessing. And I just say the Lord just helped us raise our children. And I'm just gonna be honest. Um, okay, thanks for stopping by, Soul Food. Have a good evening. When you have a mother that can help you with your kid or your kids, you can trust your mother. When sometimes, okay, you taught your husband how to plug a tire. I can't say the same thing. So you had a mechanic shop, Crystal, in ninth grade? Well, I don't remember ever changing a tire. But you get my daughters out there on that road, they'll change a tire probably quicker than their brother because he's the youngest. Yeah. Okay, you look to all women with wisdom asthma. Okay. That's a good thing. That's good. Well, I understand that, Melvin. Both of my parents are deceased also. So I know Lord can help you do what you need to do. Because I'm the mom now, back in the day when my kids were small, uh, I was not gonna let anybody keep my kids. No, just to be saying, well, I'm taking a break, y'all. We going here. No. My children, when I made a step, they were right there. And they are so close together. But the Lord will bless you to do what you need to do to raise your children. I'm just being honest because when you don't have a mother, uh, it can be hard. But God will do everything you need Him to do to help you. Okay, thanks for coming in, Angela. Have a good evening. But anyway, yeah, it's a job to raise children. Okay, your friends are older than you in your 40s. Okay. But you know what? Sometimes you have good friends. A lot of times they can teach you things that you need to know about. It's good to have older friends if they have, because a lot of times they have more wisdom. You know, It's good to have older friends because sometimes people can teach you. Uh, you have old man wisdom. Okay, well that's good. That's really good. But I'm just saying, as a whole, it just take prayer. I'll say that. We might say this and we talk this and we say this and say, well, but without God, we can't do anything. We got to pray for our children. And then another thing we need to learn, because I'm just strict, and all mine are grown now, so they know I'm strict. Sometimes, when you're strict, sometimes kids will probably think, oh, I'd be so glad when I get grown. But once they start their own family, they're going to understand why. They will understand. Sometimes you don't know until you deal with something or you go through something. Okay, you hang out with your grandparents folk. Okay, well, that's good. That's really good. But that's what it's going to take. It's going to take prayer, you know. And I'm saying, we have to try to do the best we can with children. That's all we can do. And we just have to do the best we can. Children going to be children. Parents going to be parents. Just because we parents, it doesn't make us right all the time. I think it's good when children can come and talk to their parents and just sit down and talk with them. See, you got to have time to be able to talk with your children. Sometimes we can't just be so busy where we just don't ever have time to talk with them. I don't think that's good. You got to have time to talk to them, even though sometimes everybody pretty much be busy, but you got to have time when your children want to just sit and talk to you. Yeah, you got to have time to sit down and just talk with them, and sometimes children, they might feel like, sometimes they just might don't, a lot of times children do things because we did, let me just say it, I'm just going to be honest, I'm going to say for myself, I did some silly stuff myself as a child. So sometimes we got to be, not sometimes, all the time, we got to be patient. We do get tired. We get tired. And when I can think about it, I'm sure my mama got tired. I'm sure my daddy was tired. But they raised us, And I just gotta say, you just can't give up on them. Sometimes we can be so hard. And it doesn't matter. Children gonna be children. We have children, sometimes we might say, now that, what, that didn't make sense. But when we sit down, we think about it. We got to think like this. What we were doing sometime when we were kids, it didn't make sense to our parents. It didn't make sense to them either. But the Lord helped them to raise us. Just saying. So we got to just be patient. It take patience to be a parent, especially if you got more than one child. Because see, this child here, this one going to like this one, that one over there. They want to do this, that one over there. They want to go this way. And you got to try to balance it out with kids. You don't want to listen now? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have, I listen, but sometimes for me to listen, I like talking to older people. They have more experience about life and they can tell you more. And you can learn by listening. You learn a lot by listening. Sometimes people might say, let me talk. Sometimes we learn, sometimes just when we pause and listen to others. That's how you learn. Because these are older people, they can tell you something. No, we can't expect for them to be perfect. Well, number one, we're not perfect. We are not perfect. So yes. Yeah, you have to listen. Old people can tell you. They can tell you something. And so sometimes you have to pause and listen when people are telling you something because that's the way you learn. A lot of times I look and I listen. But if I'm constantly talking all the time and somebody else is talking, I'm not learning. If I'm always talking, you got to pause, and people can help you when you talk to the right people. I'm not saying everybody give good advice because it's some people. Okay, you have four boys. Okay. 20, 19, 16, 13. Yeah. 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 Well, you got it going on. But I just tell you, like, I'm just gonna tell you, you trust God and He's gonna help you to do whatever you need to do. You got to talk to God about these things. Sometimes we're looking, feel like we got the answer. We don't have the answer. Then sometimes we think it's so, how should I ask the Lord for these things? You know, when I talk to God, I'm just going to be honest. You can talk to God just as, oh, you don't have to be trying to pray so fancy and all this. God hear you. Sometimes you can just say, Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. You can ask him for what you want, but you know, according to his will, you know. So you got to talk to God about it. Everything we need to talk to God about, raising children, know how to treat people, just to make it in this world. We got to talk to him about it. Yes, it come by the word and the word of God. Yeah. And a lot of times, I don't know, sometimes people don't want to acknowledge God, but you just keep living. I'm going to be honest and tell you the truth. Um, you don't have to talk about God all the time, but you need to acknowledge him. I mean, we can't do these. You know, I'm just going to be honest. This is so simple. But without God, I can't even get out of my bed in the morning time. People might say, I got up. Yes, you got up. You did. You got up. But without God, you think you were able to get up and walk around? No, you can't. I don't even have, you just gotta acknowledge him. Whatever you do, when you get up and you go to that table, you get in your kitchen, you cook for your family. God allowed that. I can say God, I can say Jesus. You can't do it by yourself. You know why? Sometimes you can lay down and you might attempt to get up and you can't even get up. We can't do it. I don't care. That's why I talk about him. People might say that lady, when I sing about him, that's my way of expressing myself. Sometimes when I sing about the Lord, I'm so thankful. I can be thankful in song. And you just have to be thankful for what the Lord do for you. It doesn't matter. Some people don't look at the little things. I look at the little thing. I thank him for the food he bless us with to eat. Somebody don't have anything to eat. So, okay, your middle daughter will be 23 on the 11th. Well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Enjoy your children because they are blessed. I would rather for my children to be here at home with us than to be anywhere else. I enjoy. Sometimes I've said, y'all act like I'm super mom. I'm not. But the Lord bless me where I can get up and do what I need to do. I can't do it without him. Okay, well, I have two daughters and a son. And you just have to do the best you can with your family. And how you do the best you can, talk to God about it, read everything we need. It's in the Word of God. That's even loving people. A lot of times we feel like we can do these things on our own. But I'm gonna say, get back to read the Bible. And not just read it, trust God. Whatever you need, whatever you're going through, you gotta trust God. It's right there in the Bible. It's right there. We might not, sometimes, to be honest, I don't read like I should. But everything you need is right there in the Word of God. How to treat people. Love is so important. When we love one another, that's so great. That's so wonderful. Yes, you should. Yes, it's hard times for people. And I'm not gonna say how people feel, because sometimes people are discouraged, and that's where sometimes you, Crystal, you can be a light to somebody. We all can be a light to somebody. Everybody, we are here for one another. You, you know what? Do you do it? You definitely have to be thankful. We're supposed to be. Hello, Al's Organic Cosmetics. Welcome to the live stream. I think, well, I'm just going to put it like this. Sometimes we have to be thankful. We should be when we don't even feel like it. Uh, and I'm not going to say it's always easy, because to be honest, from my experience, oh, you have full custody? Okay, well, that's good. I'm doing good. How are you? I mean, I'm just going to be honest. This is my opinion. Just because you love the Lord, it doesn't always mean it's going to be easy. It don't mean that. Now, I'll be honest, I like to tell people the truth. Then when I don't know, I'm going to pause, because a lot of time I like listening to people talk, but just don't tell me anything just to, I would say, entertain me. But sometime Happy New Year to you. Uh, Everything is not easy. Not always easy. And I can't say for some people it's always easy to be thankful, because it's sometimes we might not feel like saying thank you. Not all the time. I can't say it's easy, but we need to be thankful. We should be thankful. And then, people feel different. Sometimes people are discouraged. Sometimes people have been mistreated. So I can't say it's easy for those folks to say, well, yeah, it's easy for me to be thankful. No, it's not all the time. But we want to be thankful. We would love to be thankful. But sometimes sometimes things can get so tough, until sometimes people can be so discouraged they don't even feel like praying. But we know we need to pray. But sometimes some people are not going to be thankful. That just, for instance, sometimes you can do something for a person. It all depends on how you've been raised. Some people, I don't care how nice you are to them, they're not going to tell you thank you. And I just believe in saying thank you. It's not hard to say thankful, to be thankful, but some people, they are not going to even say thank you. And I feel like if somebody do something for you, tell them thank you. And, a lot of times we can encourage one another. And sometimes all we can do is pray for people. Crystal, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I say this, and I've said it before. I'm going to say, well, both of my parents are deceased. And sometimes things go on. But I say this. Sometimes people not going to tell you, I pray for you. You don't know who pray for you. You never know who praying for you. Sometimes people can say, I'm praying for you. And sometimes people not going to tell you anything, but that don't mean they're not praying for you. So we just try to be thankful, and just try to be kind to one another, because you never know. Just because people smile, it doesn't mean everything is going like they want it to go. That don't mean that. I'm going to be honest, like I tell my sister, sometimes we'll kind of get a laugh about it. Just because people laugh, sometimes people laugh, they're mad. It don't mean because people laugh, sometimes they're not angry. Some people just laugh it off, but they be just as mad as they can be. So every time people smile, that don't mean everything is going their way. Like I say, sometimes when I sing, I express myself. And it just yeah, some people laugh to keep from crying. Sometimes people laugh to keep they be mad as I don't know what, but they are not gonna tell you. So sometimes you just never know. Some people are thankful, and but they sometimes people just put on this tough front and they don't want to act thankful. You just don't know about people. All we can do is just try to do the best we can, because everybody deal with something. Some people hide their when you're nice to them, they might look solid. I said the word solid. They might not smile, but inside they're so happy with what you do for them. It just depends on how people been raised. Sometimes people look at you, and the way I am, the way we are here in the South, we speak to one another. You know, sometimes you go to a place and sometimes people look at you and they're not going to open their mouth. And people are different. So you got to just look and say, sometimes it might be hard to be thankful, you know, but when you think about it, it's okay to be thankful as much as possible. Because when you think about it, some people get up in the morning time. They can't do it on their own. Somebody have to sit them up in the bed. Now, when you think about that, it's something to be thankful for. We can get up and walk for yourself, and you don't have to be calling saying, "Bring me this, get me that." You know, you can get up and get yourself ready for work or whatever you got to do, or shopping or whatever. That is a blessing by itself. And a lot of times we don't look at the things like that. Oh, we can walk. You got some people live across up or down the road. They can't walk. They can't talk. They can't even feed themselves. But yet and still, we got a lot to be thankful for. I don't need anybody to feed me. And I'm so appreciative for it because I like to do for myself. And so that's a part of being thankful. Some people wish they could get up and walk. And some people wish they could get up and cook for their families. So that's things I'd be thankful for because everybody can't do it. So, you don't know how that person feels. Some people just wish they had somebody to talk to them, to tell them something nice, give them a compliment. And sometimes it just the little things what really count. It's not about all big things all the time. It's not. I don't know. That's the way I think about it. Somebody else may say, oh, yes, it is. Not to me. To me, it's about living your life the best you can. You try to live to please God. And that's all you can do. And try to treat people right. Take care of your family. And try to be, because sometimes, I'm going to be honest, tell you the truth, sometimes people don't make it easy. You try to be nice to some people, and some people get mad with you just because you're nice. That's strange, but it's true. So some people's not gonna be appreciative of everything you do, but you just try to be thankful. Be thankful the Lord bless you where you can be nice to others. It's so much to be thankful for. That don't mean things always go our way. It don't mean that. Some people might say, well, I wish if I had this, I would do better. Try to do better with what you have. Try to make it with what you got. Be thankful. If you got, some people might laugh and might say, but I'm going to say it, if you got a 2-room house, and I think nowadays most people don't have a 2-room house, but I'm going to say it that way. I'm kind of being a little funny, but be thankful. Be thankful for what you have. And don't ever just look at what other people are doing. You be thankful for your children, for what the Lord bless you with. I don't look at what other people are doing. And what I mean when I say that is I don't try to put myself in a competition. What you have, be thankful for it. What I have, I need to be thankful for it. Don't just never down yourself. Never put yourself in a race. Right. You're right. You can still be miserable. So don't ever just look and always wondering how they got this, how they got that. I'm gonna tell you about me. I don't care. I'm gonna rejoice for you, but hate to see you do well. No. You know why? Because when you get to the point where you just be thankful for what you have, and when you start to rejoicing for other people, Lord gonna bless you too. So don't never think, oh, it's so good for them. It's good for you for what make it with what you have. Not saying there's not room for improvement. Everybody, pretty much, I believe, want improvement. But you just be thankful. If you got what you got, be happy with it. Don't stretch your eyes and look across there and say, "Golly, I wish I had what." I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Be thankful. When you get up and you cook for your family, be thankful. Be thankful because somebody still wish they had what you got. You know, it don't make any difference. You see people, you don't know what they're going through. Sometimes people might look and say, oh, they just got so much. It don't take so much to be happy. It don't take that, you know. So it take being thankful. It doesn't take that. Always be thankful for what you have, you know, because if you know, stretch your neck out there so far and always wondering and worried about what other people doing, you'll find yourself not being thankful. You know, you'll find yourself not being thankful. When you get up in the morning and your family's doing well, I don't care what the neighbor got. I don't care what kind of car they just got. I don't care what kind of house they're getting built. I don't care about that. You got your family. You got your health. You got your strength. That don't mean you're not going to hurt sometime, but be thankful. You know, Lord bless you with your family. When he bless you with your family, you're supposed to be thankful for your family. You know, you just don't stop there and just be so, oh my goodness, if I had this, I don't care. Be thankful all the time. It makes no difference what other people do. You be thankful. When your children, I'm going to be honest, my children grown, but when they get here, they keep up. They be so noisy. They be so noisy. And you know what? Sometimes I get so noisy right back with them. I get with them and they be keeping up noise and I get right in there with them. Keeping up noise. You know why? Enjoy your family. Enjoy them. And these folk noisy here. And believe me, when they started keeping up noise, my son started singing a song and the song wasn't about nothing. Monkeys and monkeys. And when he said about the monkeys and monkeys, I got in there and I started singing monkeys and monkeys too. Be thankful. Thankful for your family. Because a lot of people, I don't know now. I don't know. Is it more important material things or is it more important about having material things or family? So when he sang this song, and he said about putting it on my channel, by singing monkeys and monkeys. And I didn't say, let's do it. But no, when he sung that song, Chris, I was right there with him. He was singing monkeys and monkeys. And the song wasn't making no sense at all. But I got in there. Hi, BJ's Good News. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I got in there and he is saying monkeys and monkeys. And I got my key and I was saying monkeys and monkeys too. Meaning enjoy what? Enjoy. Be thankful. When these folk get here and keep up all that noise, it's just like music to my ears until I get ready to go to bed now. When I get ready to go to sleep, stop it. Stop it. I can't stop it. When I get ready to go to bed. But always be thankful. So I'm thankful for my family. They gonna come in, they gonna keep up noise. My daughters, the oldest one, she'll joke more. My son used to would get mad with his sister when she would talk so crazy. But now he know what time it is. He know they're gonna talk crazy. So sometimes he just he don't even get mad with them as quick because he don't like joking like his sisters do. But the point of it is be thankful for what you got. Be thankful. Your children, your family, that's enough to be thankful about. It don't have to be a new car. Who don't want a new car? But I'm just saying, be thankful for where you are. So many people wish that their family would come around them. Everybody don't visit, you know. So you have to be thankful. That's your family. So look at the small. You think that that's a big thing to me. Because I'm saying, when these folks be so noisy, I'm gonna get right in there with them. I'm gonna do. And sometimes the dad just sit and he's not gonna get in there. He's not gonna get noisy like we will. But I'm gonna get right in there with him. Well, that's good. That let you know people different. My son, he's not loud like my daughters are. They just be just noisy. But when he sang that song about monkeys and monkeys, I got right there with him. He is saying monkeys and monkeys, and I was saying it too. And that was fun. I got tickled at myself. You have to learn to laugh. Make yourself laugh. I do it. I do it all. I do it so many days. You have to just make yourself laugh. It's not about what you have. It's like material things. Not saying that we don't need them. That we want material. We want nice things. If I would say I didn't, I wouldn't be telling the truth. But enjoy what the Lord bless you with. Enjoy. Because so one day your children are going to move out. And when they move out, you're going to be just calling them, probably want them to come by and all. But right now, be thankful. The Lord going to bless you with more. But you got it. You already got it. Some people don't even know they already have it. When you have love in your home, you got it. We're supposed to love one another. When you love one another and you and your family can get there and sit down and eat and laugh and talk, and your children, love is what it's about. It's about love. You can have this, you can have that. But when you don't have love, my goodness, it's about more than showing off what you have. That love is gone. Love is what it's about. Hi, welcome to the Live Boss Life Online. Welcome. But that's what it's about. I'm talking about love. I've been talking about raising children. But love is the key. It's the key. You know what? Love will make you feel like you have more than whatever. It's about love. I say it's about love. So once again, I'm going to say, if you all don't have me, first of all, come on and join in, and I'll appreciate you. And if you leave me a comment, I'll get right back to you. And if y'all don't have the Boss Life Online, she is a nice lady. I was talking about her in one of my live streams. She is patient. When I didn't know how to do playlists, she was one of the ladies that would run my playlists. She was so patient with me. And, sometimes you can't say that about everybody. Boss Life Online, she is patient. She is kind, and I just like to tell the truth on people. So if you don't have her, you get over there to her. She's going to sing some to you too. But it's all about love. When you got love and you can get home and your family and you get together and you got peace, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Because at the end of the day, where there's no peace, it's a mess. It is a mess. If you don't have peace and love with your family, it's a mess. But yes, Boss Life, she was patient with me, and she is still patient. So I can just tell you good things about her because she's shown it, and it's proper to give where just tell the truth. If you can't tell the truth on a person, don't say anything. So she is really a nice lady. She really is. But When it all said and done, Crystal, if you're still in here, trust God. I always have to trust him. Even though with children, it's not going to always be easy. But when you tell God about it and talk to him, don't go to other people first. I mean, it's good to get other people advice. But when you talk to God, some things you might not even want other people to know about. He's not going to tell anybody else. When you talk to him about your children, whatever you're going through, talk to God about it. And one thing about it, I'm going to tell you, he's not going to mislead you. Sometimes people will mislead you. People will mislead you, not necessarily on purpose, but we make mistakes. But when you talk to God, he's going to take care of you. He's going to help you raise your children. How I know? He did it for me and my husband. He did it for us. My dad died in 2012. My mother died in 95. So I didn't have anybody that really, I have two sisters, but they worked. And I didn't have anybody that I was just going to say, look, I need to drop my kids off and go and do nothing. The Lord will help you raise your children. And I'm not bragging. I tell anybody I'm old fashioned. Just going to stay all night with somebody when I can have you at home with me? No, they were at home with us. So when you need something, talk to God about it. You can talk to people, but in all cases, don't get me wrong, people, we're here for one another. God will send people, send you to the right people, but you got to pray, because sometimes we get out there and we do it on our own. And sometimes we get out there and you can talk to the wrong people. Everybody is not going to tell you right. You know, some people you talk to, they twist it around God, but God, he'll help you do what you need to do with your family. You know, because everybody's families is what it's about. So when you talk to God, you know he wants you to treat your family right. He wants love to be in the home. Some people might say, well, I can't do this. No, we can't do it. But God. That's why when people say, but God, they know, but God. You can't do it on your own, and I can't do it on my own. I can't do it. You have to pray about it. Children, you got to pray about your children. Pray about somebody else's children, because we all need prayer. And then we parents, we need prayer. You know, you can't just say, well, I got it down, Pat. I can't say that. We need prayer. So it's about, first of all, doing the best you can. But we got to acknowledge God. We got to acknowledge him. And don't think just because, oh, we can do this, I can do this. No, you can't. We can do it. I mean, he'll allow us to make decisions. But you know what? We're going to come out better if we talk to God first. We're going to come out better. So you just, Crystal, you got it going on now. You know, sometimes people have it going on. They don't even know it. You know, they think if I had this, it would be so much better. I'm so thankful for my family. I am so thankful for them. So they quiet here now. But when these folk get up and they have it going on and keeping up all that noise. Now, I think to me, the kitchen is a noisy room for us. And when they get in that kitchen and start to talking loud, and I be cooking and doing, and these folk be talking loud, I'm going to get right in there with them. Because I'm going to laugh more than they laugh. Because they know if I do a video and try not to laugh, I just laugh so much. I just can't do well without laughing. But anyway, enjoy. You got it going on, Crystal. And not saying, like I say about being thankful. Sometimes we don't. Might not feel, might be a day come, you might say, I don't even feel, might not even feel good. uh you might not even feel good. But sometimes when you sit down and just think about it, just be thankful. Because I'm gonna tell you, pain don't last always. I believe I can't say a lot of people might say they don't hurt, but I think it'd be some days we don't feel the best. But then just think about it like this: Lord gonna let me feel better. He's gonna let you feel better. You're not gonna hurt all the time. So we try to be thankful. You know, sometimes when we go through so much in life, you know, you just have to think. You have to sometimes think, get on the bed, sit down, let it come to you. Lord, thank you for uh what I have. You know, some people might say I would do more if I had a bigger house and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you get a bigger house, then you might say, I don't even want to clean up now. It's too big, it's too this, it's too that, it's too that, you know. Just be so thankful. You know, that's what it's about to me. Because I know about getting a bigger place to live. Hurricane Katrina destroyed our home. And when we got a bigger place to live, I thought it was going to be so much easier. No, ma'am, it wasn't. No, it wasn't easier. But I was thankful for what we had then. I'm thankful for what the Lord has blessed us with now. But always just be thankful. Be so thankful. And when you be thankful, I just believe the Lord appreciate it. You know. But I've enjoyed chatting with you all. Um, it's always about, it's not about me. It's about God. Yeah, we got to pray for forgiveness. We got to pray for forgiveness. Yes, pray for forgiveness. I pray for forgiveness before I go to sleep at night. Because, you know, sometimes people might say, well, I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, you did. You might have did. It's simple. When you, sometimes people might say, Deborah, let me tell you this. I said such a one of them did this. Okay, I might go and tell just what that person told me. It don't even have to be true. That's a lie. Every time you sin, that don't mean you tried to do it. But then still you need to pray for forgiveness. You can go and deliver a message. And a person might say, now, why would you say that? I didn't even do that. Then that's something you need to pray about. All of us, we need to pray and pray for forgiveness. I try to make that my prayer before I go to sleep. Forgiveness. Because people might say, I didn't sin. Yes, you did. Because you can easily sin. You can easily sin. You can go and tell somebody something, and it don't have to be a word of that. Don't even have to be true. But you just delivered a message, and you went and you delivered that message, and it wasn't true. So all of us have to pray. The Lord know we make mistakes. He know that. Look, the Lord know everything about us. He know the number of hairs on our head. We can't fool God. He already know sometimes we was gonna make mistakes. He know we gonna make mistakes as long as we live. He already know that. So I say like this, I sing a song one time. You can't fool God. He know everything about us. So sometimes we'll make, I like I said about a New Year's resolution. I don't like to say about making a New Year's resolution because sometimes we have good intentions and we know good and well we not gonna hold out. We already know that. God knows. So sometimes when we say these things, we know we're not gonna hold out. Even though our intentions are good, sometimes we just don't hold out. Then that's something else you got to pray about. You said you was gonna do this. You tell a person, it's just simple things. You tell a person, I'm gonna be there at 10. You don't get there until 11:30. Okay, that's still, you still didn't tell the truth. See, still, even though you don't mean no harm by it, we gotta try to pray for that. It's just simple things all the time. So As for raising kids, God gonna help you do what you need to do. He already know what we need before we ask him for it. But he want us to ask. Ask for what you want, as long as it's according to the will of God. Ask him for it. Now I would say, I would call unnecessary prayer. Maybe some people might say, "Well, let me let my I'm being funny now, but it's still gonna make sense. Let my eyes be great like hers over there." That's unnecessary prayer. You know good and well your mom and dad don't have gray eyes. Don't ask for that. Be thankful you can see. Be thankful you can see. So always be thankful. It is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna have to pray. If we don't, we always gonna have to pray, because we are capable of making mistakes. We are capable of doing things and have to pray for forgiveness. See? So we know we got to do the best we can. God knows sometimes we come up short. He already knows it. When we say we don't, he know better. Even though sometimes we try to fool people. And sometimes we ain't fooling people, because sometimes people can look at you. If people really know you, people can look at you and tell when you're upset. Sometimes a person might see you out and say, "How you doing?" You might say, "I'm doing good." And I'm a person like this. I look at people real hard. And the first thing about me, a person might ask me, said, "How you feeling, Deborah?" I might say, I don't like to complain. I might say, "All right." Well, if that person really know me, they can look at my eyes and tell, because that's the first thing shows up on me. If I'm not feeling well, it shows in my eyes. So a lot of times we are not fooling people, but just remember, you ain't fooling people. It is what it is. The Lord know what we need. He know what we going through, and you just have to talk to him. That's the way I do. Because I know without him, I can't make it. I cannot make it without him. I can't make it without him. I don't care. People might say, "I got this kind of degree." Okay, you got a degree. That's fine. But still, when you get through looking at that paper, you still gonna need Jesus. And then let's get back to being thankful. The Lord was the one allowed you to be able to get that degree. So you ought to turn right around and tell him thank you. Be thankful. Some people might say, "Well, I was so smart, I was so this." The Lord allowed you to get that degree. Without him, you couldn't have made it. You couldn't have made it. So I brag on God. I brag on him. I brag on him because it don't make any difference what you got or what you think you got. Best thing you can do is just treat people right. Give God the praise. Be nice to one another, because it don't make any difference what you have. Whatever you got, the Lord bless you with it. If he bless you with a new home, don't get out there and get the big head. I got this, guys. The Lord bless you to get it now. He bless you with it. He bless you so your health will stay, so you can stay well enough to be able to get these things. Who you think bless you with good health? The Lord. He bless you with. You don't bless yourself. Some people might say, I did if it wasn't for me. Everything good come from God, okay? Everything. It comes from God. So we don't have any, I'm just a person, I don't like to brag anyway. But I have sense enough to know when I get up, the Lord bless me to get up. Because sometimes do you not know? You can lay down in the bed, and when it's time for you to get up, you can't move. You cannot move. So you got to realize God. Talk to him. I do. I'm not ashamed to say it. I talk to him because I'm a sort of secretive person. Sometimes if I don't feel well, I try not to make a big thing about it. But believe me, I be talking to the Lord. I be want to feel better. I want to feel better. I want to do better. But you just can't say I did. You can say it if you want to, but you got to give God the praise. And you live long enough, eventually you're gonna talk to God about something. You're gonna talk to him about something. Sometimes I would say, y'all know I put my glasses on, but I hadn't made it to be old yet. But I want to live to get old. But I always, the long as I have the mind I have now, I'm gonna always talk to God and acknowledge him. Some people might say, well, you can do this, you can do that. It don't make no difference what you do. Whatever you do, that's just like gifts and talents. Whatever you do it. And remember, the Lord bless you to be able to do it. You couldn't do it on your own. You can't do it on your own. Because do you know some people get up, they can't talk? So what? You can't do it. When you get up, you can say thank you. That's a blessing. That's something to be thankful for. Do you know so many people wish they could talk? They wish they could get up out of the bed and walk. They wish they could just be noisy sometimes like my folk be here. Just being noisy. And I just be so thankful. I be so thankful that my children are not sick. I be so thankful that we have what we have. And I always try to teach them. And like I say, they're grown now. It's about love. You love one another. It's about love. I don't care what people say. I got this and I got this. When you ain't got no love, you ain't got what you think you got. When you walk around here, you don't love people, but you got a big car in your yard and you got this and you showing people everything. I don't care nothing about that. It's about love. Love, love, love. And remember, when people say about love, remember God is love. So when you got God in your life, you can't help but to love people. You're going to have to love somebody. You can't say, how can you say you got God when you don't love people? God is love. So a lot of times when we do things, I talk to my sister, I tell my children, I said, now I'm going to be honest, I tell them, say, now one thing about it, you look at what people, don't worry about what people say. You know what? You even know when people love you. When people love you, you're going to know it. Because love shows. You cannot hide love. When you love one another, it's going to show. It might be, somebody might come. I'm a person like this. If you come and you the person might say, well, look, I bought you these chips. You think I don't appreciate it? I eat too much of them. I eat too much of them. But that's, people love is action. When we love one another, it's just small things. It's not about bragging about, well, I spent this on a gift. I don't care nothing about that either. Who don't like gifts? But love, when you loving one another, God is pleased. And I'm not just saying, quoting scripture, it's just about love. And you're going to know when you love people, you're going to know it because you want to be kind to people. When people love you, you're going to know it because they're going to treat you right. They're going to treat you right. When you have love, you don't want to go around here and just try to hurt people. Love does not work that way. Not saying that we won't trip up, but when we love one another, love is just something you cannot hide it. You can't do it. You cannot do it. I don't care what, when a mother has children and she got so many of them, and you might tell this child, you might say, well, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do that. Well, you know anything you up doing for them children. You might say, well, I don't even feel like it, or I'm not going to cook today. It just, love just can't, you cannot hide it. You can't do it. You can't do it. We can say it. You can say, I love you. But people, when folk love one another, it just gonna show all over the place. And another thing, when people don't love one another, it's gonna show. It's gonna show. So a lot of times you don't have to say too much. You don't have to say much at all. When people love you, it's going to show. When you love those people, it's going to show. But I've really enjoyed chatting because I can talk about children. Like I say, I talk about me, my family, and I be so thankful. I can be thankful for so many things. And when you thankful for what you have and don't look at what other people doing, because a lot of times we get distracted looking at people, what they're doing. And sometimes you might look at it and say, oh, I wish they doing so good. Sometimes people not doing no better than you are. It's just how you look at things. That's how you look at things, not necessarily so. I think you do good, a woman, husband, wife, you're doing good when the Lord bless you to raise your children. You know you did your best for them. That's a good thing. A lot of people can't say that. But when it comes down to children, you got to be patient. You got to talk to God because He's the only one can help you raise your children. He's the only one. Because you can't just say, well, I'm going to get these people here. I'm going to let, no. I didn't do it when my kids would live. They was going to be at home. They might have thought I should have let them went here and there. But no. Do you see how things are now? Some parents don't love their own children. You got something to be thankful for when you love your own. So always, as long as I have the mind I have now, I'm going to always mention the Lord. Because without Him, you cannot do anything. You can't do it. Without Him, you just can't do it. You got to talk to Him. You got to know how to treat people. Because a lot of time when you get out there, sometimes people can be kind of mean at times. But when you talk to God, He'll keep you from, let me just use the word, He'll keep you from messing up. He'll keep you from messing up. Because sometimes people can say some hurtful things. And then sometimes, you want to look and say, now, I won't tell this person this so bad. You want to say this and you want to say that. But when you talk to God, you got to that don't mean we not going to stumble. But God, without Him, I would be telling folks off. I did a live stream. And a troll came in, and the comments the troll made, they were awful. They were awful. I never got angry, but God can do it. I couldn't do it. That wasn't me myself. That troll was the comments that troll comment in the live stream. It was just ridiculous. But I told him, I said, I'm going to pray for you. But now, without God, I probably would have been raising all kinds of sin. Because, like I said, the devil work through people. You can have good intention. Somebody going to come in there for sure and try to make you feel bad. That's just the way it works. So, when you feel like you're getting weak, because we all get weak, we're going to have to stay with God. Stay with God. Enjoy life. And it ain't about always going to church every Sunday, even though we're not having services at our church right now. Because we are the church. Now, what you going to do till you can get ready to go back to the building? You got to try to stay with God. Wherever you be. At work, at home. That's the only thing you can do. Because without God, it can be so bad. It can be so bad. People are people. Everybody don't want what's right. But you got to stand firm. Just because people don't even want what you want, you got to still stick with what's right. Sometimes it look like you're going to walk this road by yourself. Because if you want to do right, some people are going to say, I don't want to hear what you're saying. When people don't want to hear what you're saying, stop talking to them. You can't make people do anything. But you got to know who you live for. And you live for God. Y'all, I'm going to get off here. I'm enjoying. And I'm going to talk to my daughter. She's getting ready to go to work. But I thank you all so much for coming in. And I hope you continue to do well and have a happy new year. She's waving at y'all. But okay, you all be blessed. And until next time, I've really enjoyed. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here and go see her. I still do that when she get ready to leave. I still walk to the door and she get in her car because that's just something a mother do, even when it's dark. I'm gonna see to them leaving. And I hope you all have a good day. And God bless.